Before Mark Ruffalo became the Hulk, before the Avengers, before Infinity War, before Endgame, before Ragnarok, before the Spotlight, before Shutter Island, Zodiac, before becoming one of the most recognizable actors in the world, before joining one of the most successful movie franchises in history, Mark Ruffalo was a struggling actor trying to survive. And here's what makes the story remarkable. Success didn't come quickly. In fact, it took years. While many actors dream of making it in Hollywood, Mark Ruffalo spent nearly a decade struggling to get noticed. He worked as a bartender, not for a few months, for years, while auditioning, while getting rejected, while trying to figure out how he was going to pay the bills. Imagine that. The man who would eventually become the Hulk was serving drinks while wondering if the dream would ever happen. And the rejections kept coming. Most people never see that part of the story. They only see the red carpet. They only see the blockbuster movies. They only see the success. They don't see the years of uncertainty, the years that nothing seemed to be happening, the years that quitting would have seemed reasonable. Mark Ruffalo kept showing up. He kept studying. He kept auditioning. He kept improving. And eventually things started to change. Small roles became bigger roles. Hollywood started paying attention, and it looked like his breakthrough and finally arrived. But then, something happened that nobody could have expected. Doctors discovered a brain tumor. After years of struggling, after years of rejection, after finally gaining momentum, a brain tumor. The surgery was successful, but the recovery was difficult. For a period of time, Mark suffered partial facial paralysis. One side of his face was affected. He couldn't fully control it. His career was suddenly uncertain again. The future he had worked so hard for to build seemed at risk. Most people would have been devastated. Many people would have quit. Many people would have accepted defeat. But Mark refused to let this chapter be the end of his story. There was still an end game coming. Then came Zodiac, then Shutter Island, then The Spotlight, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Then came Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk, one of the most beloved characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and suddenly Mark Ruffalo wasn't just successful, he was part of a cultural phenomenon. The man who spent years wondering if acting would ever work out became the Hulk. The man who faced brain tumor became a superhero, not just on screen, in real life. Many people think success is all about talent, and talent matters. But talent isn't enough, because there are talented people right now who quit. There are talented people who give up. Perseverance often matters more than immediate results. Maybe you're wondering if all of the effort is worth it. Keep believing, because the breakthrough you're hoping for may be closer than you think. The people who eventually succeed aren't always the people who start the strongest. Many times they're simply the people who refuse to quit. Don't quit in the middle of your story. Your greatest chapter may still be ahead of you. Give us a like, subscribe to Accomplished Coach, and win.